Okay, I'm making this video. I'm sure that those who have listened to me know who I am. Not famous, not trying to be famous. I'm just trying to be real. Yes, my name is Jamal. Yes, I'm Dr. Umar's father. Yes, I said that he was wrong to disparage the name of Frederick Douglass and the legacy of him and other freedom fighters just because they married white women. Yes, I've said that I think that the profanity and the cursing and the fighting inside of the conscious community needs to stop. No, I do not hate my son. Yes, I love my son. Yes, I have always encouraged my son growing up to be who he is and to say what he feels and to defend what he believes, just like I do. No, I have not been able to reach my son, so we have not spoken privately recently. Yes, I know that you all feel, or a lot of you feel, that I'm no kind of father because I speak out loud about the things that he says. Let me say something real quickly. Number one, I'm 60 years old. I've been through the Nation, the Panthers, and all those groups. I've heard the same stuff coming out of their mouths that my son is talking about now. I don't say that it's all wrong because it's not all wrong. I do not tell people to get involved with interracial marriages, whether it be white women, brown women, Indian women, Chinese women, Haitian women, whatever. Okay? That's your prerogative who you get involved with. I'm not here to tell you how to go in life. I'm not a leader. I'm not trying to be a leader. My son is a leader. That means that what he says means something to a lot of people. And because it does, some people misconstrue his opinion from the facts. Now, I've read something where a young man referred to my son as someone who was mentioned in the Bible and that God sent him down almost to lead us out of bondage like Moses. I doubt that very seriously. The thing that gets to me the most is, why do we have to down one another to improve our condition? I don't understand that. If it is true that white supremacy has got us so messed up, what are we gaining by attacking one another? I've asked this question over and over again, and all I've done is been called a coon. I've been called a white woman lover. I've been called a old generation fool. I've been called a lot of things. But let me tell you something. I've been where a lot of you young people would never be. I don't understand why the old folks who hear my son hasn't spoken to you about their life and the struggles that we've been through. I don't know why a lot of people that my son speak about us as though we didn't care about what's going on in Black America, what's going on with our children, what's going on with the future of where we are in this country. I don't know where y'all get this idea we don't care. I care. I care a lot. I care enough to do whatever I can to help. But I'm not going to let y'all tell me, a grown man, someone who has been where you'll never be, what I shouldn't be saying. I'm very well aware if that's my son. I'm very well aware that he is highly respected. I'm very well aware that he is intelligent, smart, articulate. But I'm also very well aware that's my son. That's my son. You think I don't know my son? Think I don't know what he's talking about? You think I have no idea who Dr. Umar Johnson is? I named him. Okay? So let's keep it real. I mean, I like to think that I'm a respectful person. I don't consider myself a hood rat. I don't consider myself a gangster I don't consider myself somebody who knows everything. But I love my people. Believe me, I do. I care about y'all. Believe me, I do. And that's why I speak on these topics. Because I believe it's tearing us apart. I keep telling you this. All of y'all that's cursing at me, calling me names, it doesn't bother me. I'm retired. You think I care about y'all calling me names? I'm doing the best I can do for our people in my own way. I'm not trying to knock my son. I'm not trying to stop him from doing what he's doing. I just don't think the message needs to come out in the way that it's being presented. Remember something. My son is a doctor of his field. He has gone to school probably longer than some of you have been around. Okay? And he's talking to young people, youth. That means if his impact is strong, what he says is going to affect the children of the future. So if they are ingrained in this hate or this adversarial attitude towards all those who don't believe or look like them, then what are we setting them up for? I mean, be real about it. I've always exposed my child and my children to blackness, one way or another, at home and everywhere else. When my son had an issue in school because he didn't want to salute the flag, I was the first one to tell the people he doesn't have to. He has a right to his own mind. Now, I'm not trying to prove anything to y'all. You know, I don't have to. But believe me, we have got to stop this. You know, it doesn't help us to continue to turn on each other every 5 minutes about everything. Just because he says that our generation didn't do anything or that we did the minimum and now y'all fighting because you didn't get from us what you should have gotten, that doesn't make it true. Believe me, my son has a doctorate. Think about that. How many black men do you know have a doctorate? I didn't know any when I was growing up, except those who were in professional positions. But I did not know anybody at his age in my group that had a doctorate. That's a momentous accomplishment. And to sit here and try to claim all of these things that your generation does not have is ridiculous. Think about it. You have no idea what it felt like to have to go on the black side of a school because the other side was for the white people. You have no idea how it feels to fight your way to school and back home every day because you had to be bused to school. You have no idea how it feels to be in the service and wake up with the word nigger written on a door that some white boy from the KKK wrote because he hated you as a black man for being promoted so quickly up the ranks in the military. You have no idea about the real racism that comes out here at us every day. You only know about the white supremacy that you're being told about. But if you look around you every day, you guys are accomplishing so much that we never got a chance to. I'm not saying that you have no reason to be angry or upset, but think about it. Chicago, they're killing each other like flies out there. Philly used to be the same way back in my day when the gang wars was going on. We were hating each other. You talking about self-hate? We were killing each other because we hated each other so much. And now, y'all can walk around almost anywhere you want, except probably the drug-ridden neighborhoods, and nobody bothers you. Nobody says where you're from and shanks you because you're not from where they from. You can go to swimming pools and not get drafted into a gang. You can buy your clothes and your cars and don't get jacked every 5 minutes or get sent home because somebody took your shoes off of your feet. And you couldn't do a damn thing about it because it was 20 of them that got you in the first place. And you're making money like crazy compared to us. All I'm saying is appreciate something here. Appreciate it. Believe me, it's better than you think it is. It's not as bad as you think. And if it is, then guess what? It was worse for us. We tried. We done what we could, and we will continue to do what we can. Those of us who care about this. But it's not helping to keep looking for an enemy. Because the bottom line is, our enemy is in the mirror. Who is beating each other up the most? Who is killing each other the most? Who is hurting each other the most? Most of all, who is not uplifting each other the most? I mean, come on with this now. If what he says is true, if white supremacy is the cause of all of our problems, then are you going to also blame white people for what's happening in Africa? Because isn't that the motherland? They're killing each other like flies. Look, I know y'all will have an explanation for everything I say to you. I know this. But I'm telling you something. If we don't stop fighting each other, there will be nobody here to fight for us. We have got to fight the enemy together. This stuff about Frederick Douglass meant no good, or his legacy is minimized, or somehow he can't gain my son's respect because he married a white woman. My son don't have a clue what it felt like to go through what Frederick Douglass. Just like y'all don't have a clue what it went through, what your mom and pop went through. Why are y'all so bent on showing that nobody is hurting or has been hurt or is being hurt by white supremacy but y'all? This is all of us. We're all in this together, and we have to fight it together. And my son's information is good, it's great, but you have to check it. Trust but verify. He made a statement about black people being one of the races, or the race, that dates outside of its race more than anybody in this country. That is not true. I fact-checked it. Check it yourself. I'm not knocking him. What I'm saying is, we have got to be held accountable for what we do. Him, me, you. We have got to stop looking for the boogeyman to always be the cause of our problem and our misery. And if he is, then we all need to get together and go after him. Knocking me, calling me a coon, calling me a nigga from the old generation, calling me an old fat this, that, and the other, that is not doing anything for me, you, or anybody else. I'm not here to down you. I'm not here to hurt you. I love Umar. I've loved him since he came out of his mother's womb. And I will love him till one of us die. Make sure you talk about that. This is a black man that loves his son. Believe it. He was named after a warrior. Umar was named after a warrior. His whole name has definition to it. There's a definition to each part of his name for a reason. Because I didn't take him lightly. And I don't take him lightly now. He has my utmost respect when he's given the truth to those who yearn for the truth. But I cannot and will not sit back and allow those who don't know the difference between the truth and the lie or the falsehood think it's the truth. I wouldn't be doing myself a good service, nor those who listen to him. So all I'm saying to you is, please, don't knock people that came before you. If it wasn't for them, you wouldn't be here. Respect all of our black culture. Respect all of our black people. The white man is not the devil now any more than he was when Elijah Muhammad was saying it or Malcolm X was saying it. And if he is, then guess what? The devil is in our midst every day through our children. Because we have children who are now mixed biracial. So guess what? The devil is here. The question is, how do we get rid of it? And I don't mean going around kicking in doors and killing people. I'm talking about mental. Mental. That emotional stuff has got to stop. Y'all got to learn how to use this and stop using this all the time. And instead of running your mouth, get out and do something. Do something. We can talk all day. We got some of the best orators in the world. But when it comes time to assemble, get out there and do something, you can't find anybody.